It was a huge day at Mansfield Park, the first competitive league game between the two clubs for several years, and as well as a pre-match vets game, the Minis were out in force, giving us a glimpse of some of the stars of the future. And by the looks of things, the future of rugby in the Borders doesn't look too bad at all, and I wonder how many of these kids will go on to play first team rugby for the Greens or the Maroons in a few years' time. Well, over 1,000 fans came through the turnstiles and the kids cheered on their heroes as the teams came out onto the pitch in glorious sunshine, perfect conditions for a game of rugby. And the form book pointed at Hawick. They had home advantage, they hadn't lost to Gala at home for 18 years, and in the 36-year history of the league, the biggest Gala win ever was by just 5 points, a 9-4 win here at Mansfield Park 30 years ago. But it was Gala who got on the score sheet first with a penalty by the reliable kicker, Scotland under-18 cap Gregor Hunter. There was a double blow early on for the Maroons though, as Ross Lindsay and Ewan Johnson left the field with injuries. Hawick had scored a number of excellent tries this season and were keen to add to their total early on. Bruce McNeill and Michael Robertson here taking play up towards the Gala line. Veteran captain Kevin Reid getting clean ball away to Lee Armstrong, but he put a little chip ahead in and found his way blocked by Alan Johnston. From the touchline there were arguments for a penalty, but referee Ted Coots was having nothing of it. He was happy and waved play on. It was good to see the experienced Tom Weir back, and he played a big part on the pitch this afternoon, here breaking clear to send Chris Dalgleish away down the right touchline. A good kick ahead too, but Neil Rennick, playing full-back today, collected it and tried to counter-attack. But the ball popped up to Sean Law, the Greens defence couldn't hold on to him, and captain for the day Andy McLean was right there on his shoulder to get the opening try. And with Hunter converting, it was a dream start for Gala at 10-0. And Gala kept pressing. They could sense there were more points to be had, and they clearly hadn't read the script for today. Hawick may have won 22 of the 31 previous league games between the two sides, but it was the youngsters from Gala who were calling the shots and causing the Greens huge problems as they attacked time and again. Credit to Hawick's defence, which was doing well to counter Gala's efforts, but you got the impression that it was only a matter of time before the relentless pressure would reap the rewards. And so it proved. Ian Ross, back after injury at scrum half, fed out to Hunter, onto McLean, and a superb scissors to Sean Law, coming in on the angle to go over for Gala's second try. If we watch it again, McLean's link-up with Law totally wrong-footed Chris Ritson, and despite Neil Rennick's best efforts, it was try time for Gala. Hunter surprisingly missed the conversion, but minutes later kicked a penalty, and unbelievably, Gala were in front 18-0 as we reached half-time. And I wonder what Hawick coach Jerry McGuinness was thinking. Hunter put Gala further ahead with another penalty to increase the lead to 21 points before Rennick got a penalty back. But it was a different Hawick who came out for the second period, a more determined team who were going to throw everything at their opponents and try to get back into this game. Despite the efforts of the likes of David Lowry and Bruce McNeill up front, Gala's defence was looking good, and everything Hawick were throwing at them, they were dealing with pretty effectively. But Hawick weren't giving up just yet, and they were convinced there was a way through the Gala defence. Lewis Rodin and Kevin Reid having a bit of a set-to here as tensions began to flare up. Gala were creaking a bit and gave away a penalty which Lowry took quickly, and it looked like he was going to score. Many thought he had, including Hawick flanker Mike Robertson, but the referee said the ball was held up. Another penalty was given under the post, and there was no way they were going to take the 3 points. A quick tap by replacement scrum half Rory McPherson to the big man Bruce McNeill gave Hawick the try they thoroughly deserved, and that was McNeill's third in 3 matches. Rennick scored the 2 points, and all of a sudden the Hawick comeback looked on. It was 21-10 and still time left. But the lack of discipline for Hawick was their downfall. There was a yellow card for Colin Murray and another Gregor Hunter penalty. Still, it was Hawick who were creating more chances in the second half, and Bruce McNeill was consistently battering the Gala defence. He set up this move, but David Lowry lost possession, and Graham Spears was on hand to clear the danger. Time was running out and still Hawick came forward. Could they turn that possession into points? Lee Armstrong had a go, and for a moment it looked as if he'd get to the line, but a brave tackle from Ian Ross stopped him in his tracks, and Hawick were denied again. Another quick tap and go. The Greens were attacking again, but still no way through the Gala armoury. And when Hunter kicked his 5th penalty, it was all over, and Gala had pulled off one of their biggest results in their history.
Well, George, that was the biggest Gala win against Hawick in history of the league.
Is that right? I wasn't aware of the score. I'm just very, very pleased that we managed to get a win. The fact that it's at Hawick, I think it just puts a little bit of icing on the cake. But generally, I'm just pleased that we managed to pick up 4 points. Because in games gone by, we've not played to potential, and consequently, we haven't picked up as many points as we should have.
All credit to Gala, they probably edged it out. Wasn't much of a contest, and they seemed to have more of the desire to win than we did.
We've done a lot of talk in the previous 3-4 weeks, and we hadn't really stepped up to the plate on the field, but I thought the guys were magnificent in attack and defence, particularly the first half in attack. I think kind of through a bit of inexperience and a lack of composure, we kind of took our foot off the pedal a wee bit in the second half, albeit Hawick came back at us with the wind behind their backs, but really proud of the effort. Not a lot of Gala teams have came here and won, let alone by that margin. Obviously it's the first time ever, like you say.
It's a combination of little mistakes that are killing us. There's no glaring big mistakes. It's all the combination of the little mistakes all over the field that's causing us problems at the moment.
Really, really pleased with my team's defence. I thought it was a fantastic effort from 1 to 19 for every player that was on the field, and it just shows that there's a desire in this team to keep other teams out.